already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Yo, what's goody? What's goody? Dirk tricked himself out the game, man. Dirk tricked himself out the game, man. And then he had to go hire NBA young boys lawyer. Yeah, op. These dudes want to go to war with they ops so bad. Now you gotta go retain the same lawyer that your op got. I don't understand it. These dudes want to go to war so bad. They put themselves in this situation where they gotta go hire their ops lawyer. They really beefing with themselves. I can't even understand how do you get to become a millionaire in position and you still want to hire people to put a hit, man. Come on, man. The game, man. The influences. It's like when you get on, right? You have to separate yourself from people. You can't think I'm going to be in tune, nice with everybody, and everything just going to be okay. You have to understand that people bring a certain level of energy with them, right? And if you trying to carry all the baggage that you came into the game with, and you think that the energy that you had before you got where you got ain't gonna be there, come on, man. It only gonna enhance it, man. You gotta understand, it's only gonna enhance whatever you was into before when you got more paper, man. Dirk played himself out of position all the way with this one, man. And I say, like, I thought he might get life, but thinking he might get 25. The lawyer he ready to get, he might hire a lawyer, get him 25. But it's the fact that you was in position, man. He put a hit that didn't get hit, man. Come on, man. Listen to that. Dirk hired people to do a hit that didn't get hit. It hit somebody else. And the person you wanted to take out the game is still here living their life. Now you in a situation where you gotta fight for your life. It's like, if these young boys don't start thinking how stupid it is to get all the way to the top and bring your own self back down, they not gonna ever understand. It never made sense for him to keep trying to fight for King Vaughn after he was dead. I don't even understand that. The brother was passed away. It was over. What are you trying to get back for? You think people are going to just not try to get back at you if you get back at them? The whole situation happened because King Vaughn went at them. Let's be real, man. If bro would have never went at these people, it would have never went that far. They was only protecting their ground, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. They was only protecting their ground in that situation. So anybody in that situation would have did the same thing. If your folks was having beef and you know you had a strap on you, of course you gonna protect your folks. You not gonna just sit there and let nobody jump on your folks. So for them to think that it was gonna go down like that and they was gonna just jump on these dudes and it was gonna go like that, that should have been out of their mind. But when Dirk seen the situation went that way, he was supposed to say, all right, we gotta move on from that. I'm rich. He dug himself in jail, man. Let's be real, man. The man had a chance to move on and keep getting money. They could have made diss songs back and forth and 8 or whatever off of it. They ain't had to come together. Be real. Be real now. Y'all feel me though? They ain't had to come together at all. They could have made diss songs back and forth and got paid. But now, he just played himself out the game and his whole crew. Everybody was in position, man. Let's be real, man. Everybody was in position, man. This how I tell you the fool that they know you gonna play. They allow you to get out there and make the music you make, right? And influence you to encourage violence. Then when you go ahead and indulge, they not coming to save you. They are not coming to save you. Them people, they don't want nothing to do with you when the law come get you for you trying to go do a murder for hire. Let's be real. They don't want nothing to do with you. And you look like an idiot. You feel what I'm saying? Jevin, you look like an idiot. You one of them type people. You probably one of them dudes that'll think like them and play yourself out of position. Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that, man. Stop being a fool, man. It's like people want to celebrate what these dudes is trying to rap and they playing themselves out of position. Come on, let's be real. They want to celebrate the people playing themselves out of position now. What did you work for to get all the way to the top? What did you work for? Putting that work in to play yourself out of position? Come on, man. It don't even make no sense. It's like senseless for you to go year in and year out touring in the studio to trick yourself out of position, man. I never understand that, man. It makes no sense. When you get to a certain level, right, you got to mature and you got to level up, man. You got to understand when to let certain things go. It's a time and a place, man. As you growing and when you younger, you might indulge in some things and make mistakes, right? But as you get through those mistakes and you elevate, you got to know how to let some things go, man, and let the earth deal with them. You feel me? A lot of people want to play God. They want to play God. You got to let the earth deal with them sometimes, man. Let's be real, man. And if you want to play God, you can trick yourself out of position, man. They got a spot for you. They got plenty of beds, man. They ain't going to stop making them. You hear me? On some real stuff, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. They got plenty of beds, man. And Dirk should have known that them bulls was going to tell on him. Let's be real, man. He thought them bulls was going to hold up, man. The bulls ain't holding up out there, man. Everybody talk that gangster talk, right? Until they get in front of the judge. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everybody. Everybody's a killer, gangster. I'm going to lay something down. I'm going to do this and I'm going to bust this until they get in front of the judge. I'm going to tell you what they say. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. That's all they do. But before then, they acting like they ready to lay something down. I'm a gangster. I'm a bust this. I'm a do this, right? And every time they get in front of these people and they don't want to be a part of the gang, they don't want to get involved in the gang no more. Now I'm not a gang member. I ain't with the gang. No, I don't want to be like Casanova. You know how Casanova got right in there. Oh, I ain't the gang. Everybody wants to rep the gang because they tell you the gang is okay to rep it unless you committing crimes, right? But then when the people come, you don't want to rep it. They should still hold the same energy. When you get in front of the judge, hold that energy. That's what I want to see. I want to see, that's when you know that's a real gangster. You see these frauds? There's a lot of frauds out there, man. They want to get out there and act like they're a gangster. But soon as the judge get them, they want to say, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Why you ain't act like a gangster in front of the judge? Because you was perpetrating the fraud, man. That's what they do. You hear me? That's what they do, man. And it's crazy that we are still misleaded in that direction. I only understand how we are misleaded still to go down that route, right? When every time it plays us out of position. You can have a great position in your life, but trying to rep something that you're not going to rep in court, I really think that's whack. That's my personal opinion. Why won't you rep it in court if you're going to rep it to the people that's in front of you? I don't understand that. You going to rep this to the people that's in your neighborhood to show authority to your neighborhood, but you ain't going to go rep it to the people that's telling you you going to go to jail. Why would you put yourself in that line? I've never understood that. Why? Especially people that are older. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you going to get in front of the judge and cry and say, I'm not with this, why are you repping it out here so we can see it? What is the purpose? You get nothing out of it but a target. It's a target, and all you do is put yourself in jail. Because now you got to show some other men that you about that life. And the men that you showing you about that life, when you go to jail, they don't want no parts. They don't want to deal with the court system. They don't want the cops messing with them. They don't want the detectives seeing them coming to see you. So why would you be repping it out here? I'm like, I don't even get it. I'm like, these dudes continue to do it and then go get themselves in a situation. Like Dirt, man. The game. They don't want to pay no attention to what they doing, man. It's like, come on, man. You get to a point where you in position, you rich, and you allow trying to show the fellas you'll put the work in to trick you out of position? Man, come on, man. Pay attention, man. It's going to be people in life that fall victim to the streets. But it should be more people paying attention now that you going to lose trying to be like boasting that you in a gang. You trying to tell everybody you in a gang and you throwing gang signs up, you repping gang, gang, gang. You a target. I thought people supposed to move in silence if they doing criminal crimes. Why would you want everybody you know that you doing crime? And they allowing you to say being a gang isn't a crime, right? But you got to understand, you got all these different people personalities. Somebody doing something. Let's be real. You got all these different personalities. Somebody out there doing something, man. You got to pay attention to that. The game is definitely going to trick you every time. You can't win over there, man. I haven't seen nobody win over there. And like I was watching something the other night, and I think I did something with the stream on it, right? Where how they said Snoop Dogg separated itself from the game. You see he still raps, but you don't see nobody dead in his presence that can connect him, because once they have you associated with somebody, you guilty by association. You got to separate yourself. And as you get older, the people that continue to do it, it's like Dirt was in the game so long, bro, why is you out here playing around with these people, man, and you know they gave your dad life? They gave your pop life in jail, man. I can't understand why you would play with these people when they know you a target. Man, the game is crazy, man. But people better pay attention. New people coming in life, coming up, man. It's like a lose-lose situation, man. You get out there repping something, you just put a target on your back for them to follow you, for them to know who you with. And all they do is go to the weak people, and that's how they get information on jokers. I don't even understand how dudes keep doing it. You got a whole bunch of people around you. You got weak people around you. Everybody around you is not going to be solid, man. That is just impossible. That's a part of life. You're not going to have 5 people around you and everybody solid. It's going to be 1 or 2 of those people that's going to fold and be weak, man. And you got to be real. People think I got a whole bunch of people and we going to ride and this ain't going to happen and we not going to do this. No. Whenever I see people running in packs, I already know it's weak, man. Them chain links ain't strong having no whole bunch of people around you, man. All it does is get weaker and weaker. And you got to understand, right? People go home at night. So when they go home at night, they can get followed. That's when the people stop them. Then they never tell you they got stopped. Now they around you wearing a wire. You understand that? And when they're around you wearing a wire, you acting like regular with these people because you don't know. Now you telling everything, your business, whatever, anything you might be having to keep to yourself that you shouldn't have told. You better understand that when you got a whole bunch of people around you, you got weak links, man. And that's just what it is. It ain't going to be a whole bunch of people that's going to hold up under that kind of pressure, man. It's a lot of people that'll be around you, and most of them going to tell. When it get real serious, when it get real crucial, they going to go ahead and cooperate, man. That's just how it go, man. I ain't even going to lie. They going to tell everything. They going to say everything. They going to give up the information to get out of situations, man. I ain't even going to lie, man. That's a part of the life, man. You going to have weak links when you got a whole bunch of people around you, man. Don't expect everybody around you to be strong, hold up, and say, oh, this is my guy. I know they would never do this to me. It's people that will tell, that will not care about what happens if they do say something about you. It's a part of life, man. And I'm going to be real. You say how I feel about Grant, what is you talking about, Grant, man? You said, hold on. You said how I feel about tripping. Man, hey, listen, man. Well, listen, if Trump said he giving the whites reparations, right? Somebody need to figure out how to get the blacks reparations. If he said that, that's what need to happen. Let him say what he want to say and do what he want to do if he said it. You hear me? We need to figure out how to get a black reparation. What do you mean? Come on, man. Stop it, man. Come on, man. Whatever he gonna do, man, I ain't nobody. Listen, I don't get emotional about them people, what they talking about, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm doing me, man. You got to live in your own zone, bruh. Right, listen, if he gonna say, listen, I know what though. He gonna get this business back around here, right? I done got phone calls for jobs already. Trump back in office, they done hit me already for jobs. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They said, hold on. We want work. We want work. You hear me? Come on, man. He said, now I'm voting for a dude that literally said, fuck our reparations. Man, listen, I told you already I ain't vote. We already discussed that. I ain't vote at all. But I'm telling you like this, I would have voted for him. I said that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have voted for Kamala. I'm not voting for somebody that keep lying to me. Trump showed me who he was when he was getting in there. I seen it. We all seen who Trump was when he was going to get in there, right? Everybody. Trump was on his demon time, letting them know. And we already know when Trump went there and shook Biden's hand. Y'all see how he shook Biden's hand and looked at him? That was that I'm going to get you. You hear me? He ready to come for Biden. He said, but but would have voted for a white supremacist, man, I would have voted for Trump. I'm telling you straight up. I'm not voting for nobody telling me they black. I can't trust no black people. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust no black people. None of them. I ain't gonna lie. And listen, if he lie, he lie. I don't trust no black people. I ain't gonna lie. You mean, how you even say I'm gonna trust somebody I don't know? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something like that. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Let me tell you a little story, right? Ain't no self-hate. You're a lying ass. I was riding down the street one day, right? I'm gonna tell you a little story. I'm riding down the highway, getting it, and I farted. I ain't even gonna lie, I farted. I almost shit on myself, right? You know what I came to the conclusion? If I can't ride around and trust my own asshole, right? I can't trust a soul. You hear me? I want you to understand that. So, ain't no self-hate. I don't trust nobody. I'm going to tell you. The people around me done the worst to me. And they been all black. I'm going to be real. So I can't say I don't trust nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't sell me a dream. I don't give nobody the benefit of the doubt about nothing. I did that enough in my life. You understand? And I don't need to make, somebody comfortable. That's why I don't be paying attention to that, bro. I don't pay attention to that. So ain't no damn self-hate. I just don't trust the soul. You hear me? But I would have voted for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm going to tell you why I would have voted for Trump. Because he was showing us that them people was only messing with him because he was running. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, that's everybody though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's everybody. When you around people, that's how it is. That ain't just who you around, that's everybody. You can't trust people. You understand that when times get hard for people, right? They do slick stuff. And then they'll say, forgive me later. That's just people in general. And we all go through different times. Some people just don't got morals. You understand what I'm saying? There's some people, they just don't got morals. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trusting a soul. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. I just don't trust the soul. I respect everybody. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Please, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. But me trusting people, nah. That don't work for me. Everybody I trusted disappointed me. You hear me? So they ain't got nothing to do with me. Hating me is just I trusted everybody and everybody disappointed me. You know? Come on. You can't trust everybody. I'm going to be real. He ain't robbed nobody, man. Trump ain't robbed nobody, man. Trump said no tax on overtime, man. I ain't going to hold you. He said no tax on overtime, man. People feeling that. No tax on Social Security. People feeling that, man. They liking that, man. Trump talking about what we going to do about money. They talking about what we going to do about our body parts. It's two different situations, man. Ain't nobody, we all going to check, man. Everybody going to check. Everybody got a date, man. All that trying to preserve and all that extra. We talk about that paper while we alive. I don't care about what happens when I'm gone. You hear me? I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a lot of people, they more concerned about what's going to happen after they die and who they going to see when they die and who going to die. No, I'm concerned about what's going on right now as we speak. You hear me? Who we robbed though? Who we robbed, man? Trump ain't sticking nothing up, man. Who we robbed, man? Trump ain't sticking nothing up, man. Come on, man. Trump ain't sticking nothing up, man. I would have voted for him. I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of people talking about they would have voted for Kamala. I'm like, why? Who was she talking about gonna get us a bag? Who was she talking about that's gonna get us some money? I don't want to hear nothing about what's gonna happen when I'm dead, man. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I ain't worried about that. Let everybody else worry about that. I'm worried about right now. I'm talking about now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Come on, man. I'm listening to her. She's selling pipe dreams, I'm trying to take the reason why I got trust in him because I know he's gonna make an example. I see the type of person. You know what I'm saying? I see the type of person. I'm gonna make an example to show you why y'all should have been put me in position. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Cause I would have did it. I would have been like, I'm gonna show y'all why you should have put me in position. Why I'm the man. Cause I showed y'all before I was in position, and I told y'all they was lying to y'all about a lot of stuff. And then it come out later, they was lying to us. Now let's talk about that. You hear me? Bro told us they was lying to us about a lot of stuff. Let's be real now. And it come out, they was really lying to us. You feel what I'm saying? We know that. They keeping things from us. They playing a different game. And bro told us, yo, they lying. They lying. I'm telling you, they're lying. And he was saying it blatantly. The other side wasn't doing that. They was telling you, go do with this and that. You need to go do this. They're not going to get me again. I'm not being fooled again. How they was lying, he was getting, man, listen, man. Come on, man. Listen, I've been to trial, man. I've been to trial 5 times, man. You hear me? I've been there. You hear me? I understand them people play a lot of games. Just because somebody convicted of something, don't mean they guilty. I just did a story today on the guy that did 24 years in the clink. You hear me? I did 24. No, not me. The dude did 24 years in the clink. And guess what? He wasn't guilty. Nigga, I wasn't guilty, nigga. I was not guilty every time, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? Not guilty in this motherfucker. You hear me? I don't play no games. Not guilty. You hear me? Not guilty. You hear me? No joke. Hey, listen, nah, man, I'm not going for it, man. They got AI out there. I said, yo, I did a story on the bro, did 24 years in the clink, right? And he was in there for rape. You hear me? He didn't even rape the girl. The girl still was fighting in court with him 24 years later, 30 years later, saying it wasn't him. Just got exonerated, right? Bro just got exonerated from 24 years, and he just got his name off the sex registration list. Like, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. That's when it's deep. You hear me? 24 years in the clink. And listen, and this is what I said. The prosecutors is appealing them reversing his conviction because he put a lawsuit in to get paid. And that's why I tell you, them prosecutors, they don't care about if you not guilty and you saying Trump guilty. Listen, they don't care about that. They care about guilty convictions. It's numbers. When you're not guilty, it mess with their numbers. They don't care about proving your innocence, man. You cannot trust the justice system. So when you say somebody guilty, you can't just trust it because they telling somebody guilty. Bro did 24 years in the clink. You hear me? 24 years in the clink. And the lady said, hey, man, I was telling the officers and the prosecutors that it wasn't him. But they was making me say, yo, this is him, isn't it? This is him. And the man did 24 years in jail, man. And you think about this, right? Him doing 24 years in the clink, the people in jail was looking at him like a sex offender. And this is no cap. You got the whole jail looking at him like a pedophile for 24 years in the clink, bro. This is why I'm telling you, you can't trust that system, man. Hey, yo, the prosecutors don't say if you guilty or not. Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man, they know how to play. It's a game. Listen, the lady said they wouldn't even let her come to court. They said, don't look at the news, don't look at nothing. I kept telling them it wasn't the guy. They said, we don't want you to talk to nobody about it and don't come to court. I'm trying to tell you, I just did a story on my joint. Go look at the video on the story. You'll see it. They on the news talking about it. Like, it's crazy the type of games they do, man. They'll play them games. You can't trust them people. When they said Trump was guilty, I already knew it was fishy. And when Trump got on there and said, yo, they came and told me if I stop running, that they're going to drop the charges. Hold up. Man, you got to listen to Trump, though. He's telling you the game. I guarantee you, it's going to be some people fired in them FBI buildings. It's going to be people fired in certain spots in the Supreme Court. It's going to be some people fired. I'm telling you. It's going to be some people fired. Trump going to be laying the law down because I'm telling you, they using the system against him. That's all they did. But it didn't work. It honestly, it hyped the people up that want to go vote for him. You got to think about it. It's people like me that seen how these prosecutors do. And I'm going to be real with you. You understand Kamala Harris is a former prosecutor. Prosecutors don't have love for nobody. They don't even love their own family, their moms, nothing. They don't love nothing. You understand that it's kill or be killed with them? You better stop thinking a prosecutor like you. Any prosecutor, they got a job to annihilate. You ever watch The View? It's a broad on there named Sunny Hostin. Go look at the broad on The View. She don't like nobody. You hear me? I'm sitting there telling you, you can't trust no prosecutor, bro. A rapist don't have love for nobody. The man, I just said he was convicted of rape, bro, and the lady said he didn't do it. So you think about what I'm saying, bro. He had the stigmatism on it as like he's in jail as a rapist, and the man ain't even do it. The broad is saying, yo, he didn't do it. She stood by this man the whole way. She was in there like, yo, they made me say it was him. This is what I'm telling you. She said the prosecutors, they knew. She said, I was telling the prosecutors, I was telling the detectives, this isn't him. And this is why I'm telling you, they do whatever, man. Word. It's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, man. The game. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Kids is like definitely. We not worried about no damn kids. We worried about kids right now. What we talking about? We talking about kids for? Yeah, come on, man. Nah. Yeah, we ain't talking about no kids. I'm telling you, like, Kamala is not for the people. I'm just telling you that. She for her. You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand this, right? The Democrats know how to sell people hope. And I'm going to tell you about the game of life. The people that sell the best hope are the richest. Do you understand that? The people that sell the best hope are the richest. You better pay attention to that. Real rap. I'm going to tell you. People that sell the best hope, they the richest. Because you got to be able to sell nothing for something. You hear me? That's the game. Pay attention now. Trump is a billionaire. He learned the game. His dad put him straight on. He came in the game. And you know, some people dad put him in position and they fall off. So we can't say he got given and no, it's some people dad leave them and they fall off. They become drug addicts. You understand what I'm saying? And it's some people that follow suit. He follows suit, man. Elon Musk, the richest on the planet. Hey, listen, that's good. Listen, I love Elon getting that money. Get that money. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I can pick his brain one day and get some money when I get there. You know? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? But right now, Trump is in position. And we already know what Trump going to do. He going to make sure this bag get right around here. He cut that overtime. Y'all see that? He cut the overtime. No mother taxes on overtime. Come on, man. You said, oh, it's good on that. side, but not the other side. Hey, listen, man. I'm rocking with Trump. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't rocking with Kamala. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not messing with no prosecutor. I can't trust them. Can't trust them far as you can throw them. You hear me? I watched her bring Cardi B and them up there. I watched her. I watched her. She had him up there shaking, talking crazy. I said, man, come on, man. I'm not falling for this again, man. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. You hear me? I'm rocking with Trump. You hear me? I'm rocking with Trump. If you've been harassed by the judicial system, by the justice system, you should be rocking with Trump. I'm going to tell you that right now. Ain't no way you shouldn't be with Trump if you haven't been harassed by the judicial system, by the justice system. That's just how I'm going to say it. You hear me? I've been harassed. You hear me? I've been treated unfairly. They have treated me unfairly, man. So I'm going to say it like that. I'm rocking with Trump, man. Hey, listen, I know I wasn't giving no money, but I'm just saying being harassed by the justice system. You hear me? Once you get harassed by the justice system, I understand. And especially if I see how they handled you and it just looked like they was doing it just to be spiteful. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get. They get real spiteful out there, man. That's what they do for real. And they don't care. They don't care about your family. They don't care that you got responsibilities and you might lose something. I would never vote for a prosecutor. If I felt Trump was a prosecutor, I wouldn't vote for nobody. I'm just denouncing everybody. I'm not agreeing with no prosecutor, man. You crazy? They ain't got no love for you, me, or nobody. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you. You think they got love for you. You think she got love for you. Get in the situation and come in front of her. You'll see. Real stuff. Now, I'm about to go eat my food, though. You hear me? It was good rapping with y'all. It was all love in the building. It's your boy DZ. It's all love. But I'm about to go eat and relax. And, I might come back and rap, man. You know what I mean? You already know. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.